Hello ladies and gentlemen, Lizardboy here, and for today video though, for you guys though, I got another top 10 list for you guys. But for this one, it might spark some differences and different opinions in a lot of this one though, for you guys. Because I'm going to be going over the top 10 worst Godzilla figures in my collection. Or kaiju figures in my collection, because there's a different other ones I actually have that I'm going through though. And I know I've collected a lot of stuff over the years, and there's been quite a few that have like given me the if I really think this is a good looking figure or not though. I still want to get it though, not just because of views or videos or anything like that. It's just for like, in my perspective, that I've always wanted to get though, and like I've started to realize that, is this really a good figure though? Like anything like that though for you guys? Stuff like that though. But I thought I'd figure go ahead and get into the top 10 worst Godzilla figures in my collection though. And I just don't want to be rude to like these things though, these figures though, or to any of you guys. This is just different opinions though. Like I just saying though, different opinions though. But we'll go ahead and get started though, which is start with number 10, which is the Bandai different reissue version. I think that's what it is though, or just regular Bandai Godzilla 1954. This version though. The reason it's number 10 is because I think they could do a little bit better sculpting around the face though. I'm getting different points of views for the eyes though, in a way. The rest of it is great though. Could use some slight, tiny bit of work on his fins though. Like weird spots are like wide open though, and everything like that. And the face, like you gotta get a good straightforward face for him though. But the rest of the body is actually really good sculpt-wise though, and this is actually pretty cool. Nice design though for I have a 54. Different from a different Bandai though. But yeah, I could use just slight work to the face though, including the spines though too, but everything else, it's a good looking figure. This is why he's number 10 though. Still not bad. Alright, for number 9, we have the SH Monster Arts Mothra from Godzilla King of the Monsters. And the reason I chose her was because the wings are pretty, like, beyond thin. And I gotta say, the NECA Mothra, though, that came out for Godzilla King of the Monsters just seems to be overpowering it, though, more than the SH Monster Arts. Like, no offense, though, they try to do well details, but, like, they could have done a little bit more work on the body, though, and the wings, too. Granted, though, the designs on it, though, like the trying to look exactly like a moth, which is actually still pretty good. But I will say, it will be a hard time to lose her little antennas, though. I mean, the legs of her, though. If you lose it, though, I mean, it's going to be a hard time finding it, though, too. This is still not too bad, though. It's an SH Monster Arts, which is my number 9, though. It's still not slightly too bad. Alright, for number 8, we have the NECA Godzilla 1954 or 55. It's just, I really wish they could fix the dorsal fins up. It's just like such a weird plastic feeling to it though. Like a really thin, like, I don't want to say you could rip them off or anything like that, but they just look like they splotched on the paint though. And I just wish they do a little more work on that. And I just look like the face on him is just derpy looking though, if you guys can tell. I mean, you just can't get a proper good 84 Godzilla though. And could use just a little bit more designish though way to it though, for what it was from the movie though. And I noticed one of the hands are way more closed up though than the other one is like way open up though. Like Why different hands, though? And if you guys could tell, look at the back thighs. All the way like thunder thighs, basically, how Way's designed. He wasn't like that in the movie, though. I mean, it could use a little bit more work, though, which I supposedly I heard they did a reissue of the NECA Godzilla. This one in particular, though, which I still can't find. And I really hope to actually find it one day, though. But it can use a little bit more work. Definitely. Alright, for number 7, we have the Playmates Godzilla vs. Kong roaring figure. The reason why was because of the tail paint, though. They could have done a little more better job. Yes, I know this is Playmates, though. Understandable, though. And just the pose all the way up, though, which I don't remember him roaring, though, all the way up like that, though. And they really didn't do his roar correctly on this figure, though. Yeah, that's... I don't know what that is, though. That's not the roar that was in throughout the movie, though. That's the roar from the Godzilla from the new Monsterverse, though. And the spines are not bad, though. I like the spines. I just wish they fixed the roar, fixed a little bit of the tail. That'd be perfect, though. Also, I wish the head, him posing all the way straight up, though, was fixed, too, just all the way straight down. But, I mean, it's still not too bad, though. I understand this is Playmates, though, which is still understandable. Alright, for number 6... which I don't know how to describe this one, because this is the Godzilla 2014 that came out, though. This is the tail whipper? I think that's what they called it, though. Where you press the big button, though. I mean, I'm having a hard time him standing up, though, because the legs always try to keep moving, though. And, yes, I understand the button that you have on his chest is supposed to whip his tail, though. Understandable, but it just seems so out of place just to see a big old button, though. I think it should have been like one of the spines to push him up to actually do the tail, though. But I mean, I understand like they whip the tail a lot, though, that throughout the whole figure, though, which is nice. But yeah, like I'm saying, I'm having a hard time for him to stand up, though, the feet, though, and stuff like that, the legs, and. I don't know, like, I'm not complaining about the face, though. But maybe fix around the eye line maybe a little bit, though. I mean, that's what he kind of looks like in the movie, though, in a way, though. But still it's not all not too bad, though. But yeah, it's just, I wish mine was a little fixed more. I didn't get a defective one or anything like that, but just kind of fix it slightly bit, though. Alright. On for our top 5 of this list, though. And this is where things get a little more, I don't want to say controversial. Not controversial. God, no. Different minds. Different minds. That's what I'm trying to go for, though. Different minds. And it's getting a little different, though. A little harder, though. This was a difficult one, though, to choose for our top 5, though. And for our number 5... we actually have the Plushie Godzilla from Funny? I think that's what it's called. Okay, I understand it's a plushie. It's meant for kids. The design, I understand what they were going for, but I just cannot understand the face, though. Like, if you're going to do a direct Godzilla plushie, try to make it a little more like him. In a way, though. But the eyes, the mouth... low of the face. I like the rest of the body, and it shows the scales too, which is actually really nice. Yes, I know it's a plushie, though. Try to make it look cute. There's some different Americanized version for Godzilla, though. Toys that come out, though, that are pretty iffy on their design, though. And just needs a little more work. I understand they always come out with more from this company, though, and stuff like that, though. Understandable, though, but try to make the face a little more close to him, though. But the rest is nice, though. I like the rest of the nice body, though. But fix the face just a little bit more. Just saying, guys. Just saying. Alright, for number 4, we actually have the Bandai Americanized version of Space Godzilla. I really, really wish they fixed the paint job. I'm trying to make it look more like the movie, though. Because he wasn't black charcoal in the movie, though. He was like a bluish, dark blue. And the crystals on him, though, were completely white. They're not different. I don't understand why these are different color. And I got one eye that's a little cross, and the other one that's straight, though, in a way. You guys can tell. I mean, I understand trying to sculpt and try and make a little more like Space Godzilla, understandable. And, well, I'm not complaining with the tail because his tail was pretty long in the movie, though. But it's a shelf hog, for sure, for the tail, though, which you gotta be careful with. But I just really wish they fixed the paint job throughout his body, though. Like, trying to make it look like from the actual movie, though. And for number... Alright, so right now, onto our top 3, though. This was pretty rough, though, for number 3, because I really don't have much. Like, these, you guys are seeing right here, are probably, like, the worst ones out of my collection, though. I wouldn't say I have more of the worst ones, though, but I have some pretty, like I said, iffy ones, so that I'm thinking about, though, and stuff like that. Alright, for number 3, we have the Rodan. I think it was the Battle City from Godzilla King of the Monsters, the toy figure. I think that's what it's called. I have the box, but I couldn't find it, though. With basically this guy from the Walmart exclusive, though. I mean, I understand they're trying to make it look like the Rodan, though, but like, looks like they just took like a regular bird toy and they just dipped it in red paint, though. And I always have this problem with the wing just always flopping down. Granted, I wanted to get more from that movie, though, because it was fantastic, though. But I wish they come a little more better with the figures. I mean, there were some other ones that were actually pretty good, though. Not gonna lie. This one in particular was like, wish they could have done a little more better. But it's just solid, like, red paint, though, which just like splotches of different designs. And I will say they try to do well in the eyes too, though. Like this yellow paint, though, with a really tall, small, tiny black dot around inside of it, though. Try to get the pupils, which I'm surprised, though. But just the whole body, just to make it look like this, so I wish they could have done a little bit more. I wish they fixed this wing. Alright, for number 2, we have the Bandai American version of the Burning Godzilla. This one. Why did you say that this is number 2? Well, because look at just the body sculpt, though. It's just one long plastic, though. They just stick the arms and the legs on it, though. And I always have a hard time with the tail, though, just trying to put it on the shelf and try to put it everywhere else. This is kind of like hard to do, though. I will say the red and the orange on the body, though, which that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I really wish the arms could rotate to a different direction instead of just like this. Not complaining about the spines. Spines look good. It's just the body sculpt itself, though. All the way around. Like one long just plastic, though, and just slap the arms and legs on it, though. That's why I'm thinking that's what they did. Alright. Now, I do want to mention that there's been a couple times where, well, I will say honorable mentions, though, and some other notes, though, is that I noticed I've actually gotten just a few more Playmates. I was thinking about doing Playmates in this whole entire list, but I didn't want to do that, like, throughout the whole video of just nothing but Playmates, though, because I barely have much, though. There are some good actually good looking Playmates I've actually have though. That actually look pretty decent though for some of the Godzilla stuff though. But I think I might do that for a separate video for you guys though. Like the best Playmates, like best to worst, I should say though. I think maybe for next time though, I'm still looking out for more stuff though. For more Playmates, and try and keep that from a different side though. But speaking of Playmates though, for number 1, and this is literally the worst one I have actually thought this is actually in my collection, the worst one ever though. And I know I'm probably saying this really bad though and everything like that, but this is probably the worst one ever though, which is probably the Playmates Destroyer. Why is this number 1? Because I understand, like, if you look at them, if you watch the movie and see Destroyer himself, though, it's like, you think the time and effort just to make that suit, though, I bet it took months, almost a year or more just to make it, though. And yeah, it looked like they take the Playmates, though, and it looks like they just took one big glob of clay though and try and sculpt out the how it looks and like fill out the rest on stuff like that. And his feet are, they look like little stubby legs and feet though. Like, come on, like give him a little more effort though. I wish they did more effort for this one. I understand they're trying to do painstaking ways to try and look try and look closer to Destroyer from the movie though, and the horn, they just, and the eyes, they just glob the paint on it though. And this is just so low, dimmed down figure though. I mean, I understand trying to get to the sculpt and the face, and it's just one big hunk of plastic though. They just try and say, hey, this looks Destroyer. There you go. Nah, like come on, I've seen better looking figures of him though than ever though. I mean, granted, they actually did do the wings, to do the double wings though, like he has in the movie though, which is actually pretty nice. Articulation's not too bad. I mean, I can't do much. Yeah, no, I can't. I can hardly rotate the hands on the arms though, basically though. Yeah, not much for the head either though, but I wish they'd done way more of a better job coming for Playmates, though. I understand Playmates are for kids and kids only, though. I understand, though. When they announced that they were doing Godzilla stuff, I was like, it should be interesting. Might as well grab some and see how it is. And like, oh. But I'm still going to get some stuff from Playmates, though, because they always keep coming out with stuff like that, though. So don't worry, though. I'm not going to bash on them too much, though. I understand this is for kids and for kids only. But yeah, this needs to be way more worked on. Come on. But that's going to do it for this video for you guys. So this has actually been the top 10 worst Godzilla figures in my collection, though. Like I said, I know everyone's going to have different opinions about this stuff, though. I am sorry, though. These are for my collection. Yes, I know I collect them. And you're probably saying, why did you collect it in the first place, though? It's Godzilla. What do you expect? But I just want to get things interesting, though, and stuff like that. And I didn't expect it to be, like, the worst one or the coolest one or stuff like that. I think that does give me an idea, though, for our next video, though. But I'll wait for that for another time. But thank you guys for watching this. I hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. I'll put a link in the description down below. But thank you guys for watching this. I'll see you guys and talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.